According to a tweet, an architect presented his work to a client. They actually liked his work, but because he was using a small car, they felt he was not good enough to handle a multi-million naira project. So the question is, does packaging guarantee a job well done?
There's a Yoruba proverb that says, "Irinisi ni sonilojo," that it is how you're seen that should be perceived. I think that in Nigeria, we've taken that a bit too far. And we have now created this extremely fake, trying to live up to be able to achieve what you desire, or be able to attain a perception that you want. Because if you don't have a perception, you will not get the deal you're looking for. So as a single lady, there was this chiking Igbo guy like that was on my case. And he had his regular vehicle. He's a lawyer. Why did you have to qualify it? Or there's a reason? No. He had a regular vehicle. At first, I felt it was dubious. Because he had different cars. And it was one of two things. It's either you are a thief or you are dubious. Why would you have so many vehicles? And I know where you live. Like, you're not that big. So apparently, he had a deal with what do you call a car lot. He's a lawyer. He's into real estate. And that was about 15 years ago. Lekki was still like the hub. There were many deals going on in Lekki, and he wanted to be able to sell. He said many times when he meets with the owners of the land, the fact that he carries a small car, they will feel like he can't cut the deal because they don't believe anybody would want to use you as a lawyer if you don't carry the clout that you can sell millions of naira worth of property. So he had to create a persona and borrow cars to live up to that persona. And for me, that's very, very fake. But many people have lost opportunities because of that. But is it the right thing to judge people based on this? Because obviously many people have been they've been forced to live a life that doesn't really belong to them.
Because I don't think it's right, personally, to judge somebody by the way they look.
Right.
But we are all guilty at some level of judging people from the way they look.
Absolutely.
I have a friend that she drives a big car. And she can afford the car. But the reason she drives the car is she says when she goes to clients, a lot of the clients will see her out. And if the car is not commensurate to the grammar she has spoken, because she's good at her job, she will not get the job. And I know people that they've gotten contract and the first thing they did was to change their car, change their house. With the contracts that they got, they did not execute on the corner, but they got money. Like you're seeing hundreds of millions of naira for the first time. You just have to first tell yourself that, this is my car, let me change it. But if you got the contract and you already have like a better car, or you're living in a comfortable house, you probably will not be thinking in that survival mode. So contractors and people that are giving contracts, look at you and weigh the options of how desperate is this person? How comfortable are you? If you look comfortable, you might not be desperate enough to steal my money if you get the contract. And sometimes it makes sense. But other times, we don't give benefit of the doubt to people who genuinely have capacity. Like this architect that tweeted this story. This architect now has the skill, but he does not have the clout. So the guy would end up losing a contract because he did not have clout, even though he had skills. It now makes people get more deceptive in the bid to become what they want to achieve.